Real quick, I just want to point out that I thought Tabitha Ricci was losing this fight. Up until the stoppage, she was losing this fight. And now she's in like the danger zone. She's in a territory as far as the rankings where she might not belong. She was at number 10 before. Now she's at number 7. Now there's some winnable fights, like Mackenzie Dern. I think that's a winnable fight for Ricci because Dern is not a striker either. Ricci once again proved that she's just not a striker and that she needs to get you down in order to win the fight. I know she won this fight on her feet, but look at the circumstances. An elbow to the eyeball and a shifting of a metal plate in her opponent's face. Likely not to happen again. I believe she was losing. She lost the first round, and I believe she was losing the second round. She was being outstruck by Amanda Ribas. I know when you look at the fight, it looks like, hey, Tabitha was in control and stopped Amanda Ribas. For whatever reason, people tend to look at it like that when a fighter gets a stoppage. It's almost as if they view everything that happened before the stoppage as the winner's plan. Like, yeah, she did what she wanted to do. She came out, she put pressure on her, and then stopped her. I didn't see it that way. Tabitha Ricci went in there and lost that first round. And then she was losing the second round. Once again, she was being outstruck. If you could keep Ricci on her feet, you can beat her. And many times, she can't get her opponents down. Tabitha Ricci, she does not have the best takedown skills. I think that's a horrible position to be in as a fighter, where you really need to get your opponent down and you don't have really good takedown ability. So I'm not putting any stock in Tabitha Ricci as far as her fighting for a title, becoming a champion, making title defenses. Not at all. Um, I don't know what Andrade is doing, but from here on out, all dangerous fights for Ricci. She already been whooped by Jan, uh, who forced her to stand. She lost to Manon. There was a weight issue there, but even if the weight was even, Manon would have whooped Tabitha. Okay, because Manon does have good takedown defense, and Manon can strike. Ricci is one of those fighters who can't strike. They have to get you down in order to win, and she doesn't have really good takedown ability. So no stock with. And does she really want to go in there and just take Tatiana Suarez down? Is that a good idea? You really want to go in there and try to take Verna down? She'd have to try to strike against these opponents. She'd have to. And just hope that her mediocre striking would prevail. Okay, she's lost 3. She's lost 3 fights, but I think she's lost 2 in the UFC, right? If I'm not mistaken. The UFC website, does it show their record, like all the people? I didn't see it. I don't like navigating through the UFC website at all. Okay, so I'm gonna go to her Wikipedia. She lost to Lupe Godinez, Yan Xiaonan. So all 3 losses was in the UFC. Look at who she defeated. The likes of Tisha Pennington. A lot of people thought she lost that fight. Angela Hill. You know, Angela Hill, you never know what's going on with her. But yeah, looking at her record, looking at her skill set, how she's so easy to hit, Tabitha Ricci. She's easy to hit. She has to get you down, okay, or press you against the fence and keep you there. and hit you with a bunch of pity pat shots the whole fight. If she can't do that, she's gonna get outstruck. That's how I look at her. Amanda Ribas doesn't have the best striking. It's not the best, but she's game. And and in my opinion, Amanda Ribas got pretty good striking. May not be the best, but she's busy. And she got a good jab. She uses a jab. Ribas is one of the better strikers. I'm going to go ahead and say that. I know she's been chinned a few times. That's a defense issue. That girl keeps a jab in your face. She's a counter striker. Amanda Ribas is a counter striker. And Tabitha Ricci could not hang with her on the feet. And it looked like Ricci was getting frustrated once again, like she always does when she's having problems getting you down, keeping you pent up against the cage. Yeah, this was like almost like a lucky victory for Tabitha Ricci. That's how I see it. So, yeah, I don't see her fighting for the title, but it's possible. And if she does, I don't see her winning it. It's possible, but if she does, I don't see her making any title defenses. Okay? That'll be a miracle. It would be a miracle if she were to even fight for the strap, if you ask me. I just don't like those type of fighters. Just got that many handicaps. If you need to get your opponent down, you need to have some of the best takedown ability out there, like Carla Esparza, Sarah McMahon, etc. You better be good at taking her. Tabitha Ricci is not. She's not. So we'll see how her career unfolds.